Hey Aries, welcome to your reading for September 14th, 2025. Really glad you all brought your awesome selves here to the reading. I'm going to dive in and see what's coming for you. Chippy really wants his cookie, as you can see. There you go, Chippy. And I wanted to say hi to you all. He's like, have my cookie, take a nap. So Aries, thank you so much for subscribing, liking the videos. Thank you to all my members. I cannot do this channel without you all, and you all are amazing support in every sort of way. Your nice comments, your fiery energy, everything. I love Aries. As you know, I've said this many times. So let's dive in here. And Aries, if you're new, I'm Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and Chippy is my little tarot dog, and he has his own channel, so you can check that out too. I'll leave a comment. Whoa, Aries, I got the goosebumps so much for you right now. Look at this Judgment card coming up first thing. Very significant right now, Aries. Judgment has to do with potentially major life changes, and also can have to do with karma. So we'll see. We'll see where that comes in. Right next to it, we've got the Star. So your challenge card this week is the Star. Maintaining hope, okay? Maintaining your status in the light in spite of these major life changes. Really interesting cards right off the bat here, Aries. Okay, let's see what else we've got here, Aries, for you. Oh, we may have some nostalgia, family, children, things like that with your Six of Cups. It might be on your mind this week, Aries, as you go through the week. Maybe family, home places. Maybe there's been a really big change having to do with family, estates. I am picking up estates. This card often to me looks like estates. We'll see what's coming up here. And yeah, trying to balance everything. Here's your Two of Pentacles. This is trying to kind of juggle a lot of different things regarding people or things from the past. Potentially even a lover from the past has shown up and you're like, oh no, what do I do with this kind of energy? Yeah, definitely. Because look at this Two of Swords right next to it. It's like you've got the blindfold on about this, Aries. It's like, oh, do I want to deal with this? This feels like a struggle, a power struggle, and that sort of thing. Coming up in your immediate future, I see you working through this, using all of your skills and gifts and talents and things like that, Aries, at this time. You've got a lot of special skills and talents, and I think you've got some that you haven't even tapped into yet, a lot of you, and I think you're going to be seeing them come to the surface this week. I can't wait to clarify some of this and get you a lot more details. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Now, there are a lot of things up in the air. Sometimes Knight of Wands can literally be moving or flying somewhere, or somebody flying in to see you, you know. Knight of Wands can be a lot of excitement. It can be really energized sort of movement. It can be impulsivity for sometimes, and I'm not saying you necessarily. I mean, it could be, but it could be coming from somebody else, maybe even somebody from afar. Be fun to clarify that one. Other people are seeing you as the King of Pentacles right now, Aries. King of Pentacles is about somebody who's financially stable or has stability in some area of their life. Usually does have to do with money and resources, a lot of resources, and they're seeing you that way. I wonder why. I hope they're not trying to like borrow money or something like, you know, it could be something like that, because this is views of others. They're like, oh, Aries just got that new job. You know, I'll see. But that's my first instinct on it, because the thing is, Aries, they know that you all are generally, you know, very generous and very giving. Aries can be really, really heart-centered, and you want to help the underdogs. And there might be one sort of watching your success at this time, Aries. I mean, that's not in the cards yet. We'll see if it comes up, but that is my intuition on it. Look at this Ace of Wands, new fiery beginnings. Yeah, totally having this go on. I almost feel like you're happy about it, and part of you's like, oh no. I don't know, it's in the hopes and fears position. Let's see what your final is, and then we'll do a lot of clarification. Secrets being revealed. Here's your High Priestess card. This has a lot to do with intuition, Aries, and you all are very intuitive, especially those of you who come into my channel. You know, it's like you understand a lot of your psychic gifts. You know, that's why you're such big supporters of my readings, because you get it. You know, you tune into it. You're very open to that, and I think you're going to be seeing some things with your own intuition as well as through this reading today. Just pay attention to your own visions. Trust your own intuition. Let's see what you don't see coming. Some kind of a struggle. Yeah, we've got a 5 of Wands here. Okay, so this gives us kind of an overview of where we're at right now, Aries. So let's get a little more detail here and see what's going on, because there's some kind of major life change, some things being revealed to you. You're going to have one of those aha moments, right? Family things going on, new skills and talents, perhaps moving somewhere or having a visitor from the past. So your major life change, wow, no wonder somebody's seeing you as King of Pentacles. Look at this Ace of Pentacles coming up in your immediate, like right now, what's significant right now for you with this major life change is some kind of big boost of potentially money, Aries. You know, this can be a windfall. This can be, and obviously this is not for everybody, but it can be a lottery win, okay? So this could be a good week for you to go out and buy a lottery ticket, potentially. I'm not suggesting going crazy gambling, okay? But, you know, $1 for a lottery ticket might not be a bad thing for you this week, Aries, okay? Love this for you. There's something here about karma. You know, I mentioned karma, earlier with this Judgment card. And I just feel like this is your good karma coming back to you. It's like, look, the universe is like handing it to you with a sunflower on top. Seriously, look at this. That is really cool news. Okay, so your challenge card right now is the Star, and let's see if I can get these cards together. Okay, so your challenge card is the Star, and let's see, why is that a challenge? Because that is the Hope card, the healing and hope card, but it might be a struggle for you for some reason at this time, Aries. Yeah, because I think you've been through this 5 of Pentacles energy. Now, 5 of Pentacles has to do with feeling left out in the cold, feeling like maybe you've lost money or something like that. So it's clarifying the Star. This is why you may have felt like you're losing hope or you're healing from something at this time, was a loss of money. But this is what's really significant at this time. So I feel like this is coming into you. It's life-changing. Whatever's happening here, Aries, is life-changing with this boost of money coming in. And I think you're afraid, I think what's happening here, I think you're afraid to trust it. It's like, is it really coming in? Or if it's already been there, can I hold on to it? I feel like there's angst a little bit around this. Like, is somebody going to swoop in and take it? You know, that sort of thing. So we've got the 7 of Cups here. What a beautiful card. 7 of Cups is having to do with you not being clear about things. All right, I wanted to get a little bit more on this 5 of Cups and the Star. Yeah, this is you being a little bit in the fog about healing, about hoping for too much, that sort of thing. You're like, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm holding back. Okay, understandably so, right? So let's go over to the 6 of Cups. This is in your mind at this time, Aries. And what is that about? It's about the Star. Wow. Look at this. So the star was your crossing card, clarified by feeling left out in the cold or losing money or something. And then right next to it we have Six of Cups, which is nostalgia or someone from the past, clarified by the star. So they're taking us in a whole circle. All of this is connected. There's a lot of unclarity. It could be somebody from the past either took money from you or left you feeling like out in the cold, Aries. This is really unusual for, especially this early in the reading, for all this to like just jump up together. I think you're having a hard time healing from something from the past, which is why this star is coming up here. Let me look at the bigger details of this. Yeah, this is like sitting out somewhere in the desert, just on your own, kind of being very introspective on this card, okay? And let's look at this other star card. Yeah, this one is like prayers, you know, like prayers to the universe and that sort of thing. So both of these particular star cards look very introspective, very much like healing, saying prayers, trying to like get into your own energy, because there was some damage that was done here, Aries. There was some damage done by somebody from the past or family members, money being taken, something like that. We'll dive more into that, because that, you know, when this whole glob of cards comes up right there around what's on your mind and what your challenge is at this time, that's a big deal. You know, there's a lot there. There's a big tangle of energy there. Now, you could be juggling situations, but also you could have been juggled. Okay, this could have been like a third-party situation, or for some of you, or this could be you juggling money, you know, from one account to the next, trying to catch up, especially if you've been through Five of Pentacles at this time. Now, this power struggle we're talking about is moving into your past, okay? And like I said, this was the card with you with the blindfold on, like, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to see it anymore. And it is moving into your past, and let's see what that is. And it's having to do with the Nine of Pentacles. This is your happiness. And I feel like you had to let go of some of that for some reason, Aries, probably because of this major life change that went on and that whole situation you're healing from. Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficiency and happiness and liking where you live, but this is going into the past. This is clarifying the Two of Swords, you know, something about tension. Okay, but here's where it gets really good, Aries. So coming up in your future here, we've got the Magician, and this is skills and talents and gifts that you have, special abilities and that sort of thing. And it's in your immediate future, and it looks like it's going to make you super happy. Here's the Three of Cups. So the Magician is clarified by celebration. You're going to be celebrating that you have these special abilities. Let's see what else. These special abilities are clarified by the Nine of Swords. So there's something about anxiety going along with these special gifts. Why the anxiety card? Let's see, hold on. Yeah, and we're going into this Three of Pentacles. We've got Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, celebration of a new job. Oh, okay. So you're celebrating some sort of a new job. You've got new talents, new gifts. You're using skills that you may have not used in a long time or ever before, okay? So all of this is really good, but it's giving you a little anxiety. That's what's going on with that. Okay, so let's go to the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is in your more extended future. This could be you moving, maybe. Okay, we'll see. It could be somebody from far away coming to see you. We'll see. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something about things being up in the air about what you want to do next. Seven of Pentacles is about planting new seeds. Okay, any kind of seeds. Let's see what else. Let's dig at this a little bit. Planting new seeds and a Queen of Wands. So this could be you, Aries, this Queen of Wands or King of Wands. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? Queen of Wands is a career woman, and some of this is about jobs and money and collaborating with new people, using your new skills that you may not have used on a job before, and you're a little anxious about it and that sort of thing, okay? And you might be moving into a new job or moving up a level in your job or moving out of state somewhere or to take this job, okay? And this could be some of the anxiety we saw earlier, right? So this Queen of Wands, she's very fiery. She gets everything done. I mean, this is totally you, Aries. This is somebody really focused, really passionate about everything they do. They get a lot done. And I feel like you're doing something new. You're planting new seeds. You used to do it that way, and now you're reconsidering. You're going to do it this way. And this is why you may be moving or relocating. Now, again, it could be into a new house or a new job or just into a new position. Something like that. Think about moving, things being up in the air. Like, what do I want to do next? That's what I feel like you're getting at this time, Aries. So no wonder other people are seeing you as the King of Pentacles, okay? They're seeing you as grounded and maybe in a new job, or everything's more stable for you than it looks like it was. It looks like you went through a rough spot earlier in this reading. Who's looking at you like King of Pentacles? Perhaps your employer, if we're looking into jobs. Also, a Four of Cups. Something about discontent. There's somebody who's really discontent, Aries, who is looking at you like this. So in other words, this discontent person is like, well, Aries is over there. They just got it all going on, right? This person's jealous. And I don't know if the picture on that card means anything to some of you or not, but there it is, in case it does. And you can reverse this if you want. It could be this person being jealous of this person. But there's jealousy here, for sure. And you know, the jealousy card did come up as what you don't even see coming. So I feel like if you're getting this boost of income and you're getting a new job and the tension is off and you're healing from all of this stuff, Aries, somebody's jealous. We see this a little too often with Aries. I mean, I know you guys deal with this, right? Yeah, here it is again, moving. Yeah, okay. The Knight of Wands could be jealous of you. The Knight of Wands being somebody kind of fiery, another fire sign, somebody younger. Here's a page. Yeah, somebody's really keeping an eye on you. Here's Page of Swords, Aries. Whoa, okay. All right, let's go over to your Ace of Wands. We may come back to that. Ace of Wands. Your hopes and fears. Now I see why. Because it stirs people up. It's stirring somebody up. Maybe an ex, maybe family members, maybe co-workers who wanted the position you're going to be getting. Somebody, you're almost afraid to get this big new beginning. You've got two. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and you've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a fiery, passionate new beginning, and it's like in the hopes and fears position. Oh, wow. So we got Three of Swords with this card. It's almost like you're afraid to hope for this because it might not happen, or it's like you've had some bad experiences with this, Aries, and I just get the sense you're like, maybe you're not even sure you want to hope for this, because of previous disappointments, okay? Okay, your final outcome, High Priestess. Let's see what that means. High Priestess. High Priestess has to do with Four of Pentacles. So your intuition may be telling you to hold back on something concerning money, or hold on to money and that sort of thing. And the High Priestess is also clarified by the Empress. The Empress is taking control of your life. The Empress is creativity and gifts and talents, you know, like I said earlier. Bringing something to fruition, Aries, but using your intuition in the meantime with the High Priestess. This is a powerful combination of energy. The Empress and the High Priestess. She's in charge. She's a psychic. Okay? Very intuitive, creative energy where you can really make things happen. This is powerful. I see why somebody's watching you, Aries. Yeah. And, you know, like I always say, you know, flip these cards if you need to. This could be the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries. Okay? So we've got really strong energy here, Aries. Let's look at this. What you don't see coming is the Jealousy card. Struggles, Five of Wands energy. And we've got Ace of Swords. Well, you're going to just cut that out. You're going to go all Aries on these people. They better watch out. They better seriously watch out, Aries, because you're not going to put up with that. Okay? Yeah. They might try to mess with you because they're jealous, but you're going to see straight through this with your, wherever it went, High Priestess energy. You're going to be like, I know exactly your game, right? So that is not going to bother you, but it says what you don't see coming, so it could be somebody you don't expect who's going to be jealous. You'll still take care of it, though. So Aries, I'm going to do an extended deep dive look into the first part of this reading. Your Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card, which was significant, and then this, what I called the whole glob of cards that came out here in the crossing card with 2 star cards and the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is somebody from the past, and the Seven of Cups energy of not being clear, because I want to clear this up more for you. So if you want to do that, it's $5 for the extended reading, and I'm going to take the deep dive on that today for you. Okay, so you can click the link below and it'll take you over. It's really easy to get to it. It pops right up and you can watch the reading. Okay, so thank you so much, Aries, for being here. Thank you for your subscriptions and your support of my channel. You guys are amazing. You know, I love Aries like so much. I always say I have a real soft spot in my heart for Aries. I really do. You know, I grew up with a lot of Aries, so I understand you all. I grew up under a lot of Aries influence, and I get it. I get it. You know, I know a lot about where you all are coming from and what you as a collective, I'm not saying every single Aries, but, you know, as a collective, I understand how direct you are and how soft-hearted you are underneath all of that fire. So thank you so much for being here. Love you guys a lot. So I'll see you again soon, and check out Chippy's channel. We were going to do a fire signs reading, and I just got behind this week with some other stuff, which I'll share with you maybe next week. I'm really excited about a new project. So anyway, it's coming up. I have a lot of irons in the fire, and that's always a good thing for fire signs, right? Okay, I could just sit and chat with you all. I feel like I'm talking to old friends when I'm here with Aries. So anyway, thank you all for being here, and maybe I'll see you over at the extended. Okay, bye now.